And we are live. You are here with Crypto Talk now. It is Maximus, and I'm more than glad to be here with you guys today. Larry actually has the night off, so here I am. So before we get into it, let's welcome our wonderful audience here tonight with us all. And let's start off with just giving you guys a heads up. I cannot bring the messages up on the screen yet. That'll be something, of course, in the future we'll be able to do. But nonetheless, we're going to start things off. And let's see here. So it says, Blue Whale Ricky. Oh my God, everything is falling, but I'm holding. I'm not a sellout. And congratulations, as Larry would say, you've won absolutely nothing. Except you actually won a PC game. But the thing is, you will not redeem it because I know you don't want it. So with that said, also, Blue Whale Ricky, I beat you some FUD. Yes, you did. Crypto winner. Yes, today is going to be a great show. It is going to be a great show. I have a lot on the agenda. So if you guys are wanting to get right into it here in a bit, we will. We're just going to spend about a couple more minutes to read some of the comments that came in, give you guys a nice warm welcome. Crypto winner, I'm buying bottom, sticking his tongue out, and selling top. Any takers? Michael Cornwell says, yo, like Yo MTV raps back in the day. Selmo FUD, Crypto Talk now. When regular scheduled streams? Well, I'll put it this way. The new format is going to be something like we're going to try to do me Monday through Friday, and then on Wednesday. I'm sorry, me and Larry Monday. I'm sorry. Me Monday and Tuesday with Larry, then Wednesday on my own, then back to that regular schedule, and of course get the weekends off. We got to give Larry at least one day off. He's been hitting it real hard. Oh, boy. I apologize. Give me just a second. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, Larry, he has the night off. Got to give him at least a night off. He was basically having problems with the whole, I should say, he wasn't having any problems. It just, he's been hitting it for like, what, 100 days straight? Something like that. So, we're not 100 days straight, like 100 live streams straight. All right, so let's get right into it. Also, Michael Cornwell says, what up, Selmo? Selmo Fudd says, Tricky Ricky was first on the wall. Tricky Ricky had a great fall. And the blue whales and all the blue tails couldn't put Tricky Ricky back together again. Oh, okay, like a Humpty Dumpty. Iron Lux Trader says VGX Pump. Yes, we're going to be talking about that here in a bit. Selmo says Michael Cornwell with the thing up. And then let's see here. Blue Whale Ricky, someone's so funny. Hi all. The Jin. Oh, damn. Everyone is here already. Hell yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? Well, I'm doing good. Hopefully everybody else is doing great. Waiting on the VGX pump to $5. Hey, Jin, buying the dips. Hey to Tim Shea. Jin, Larry, Max, Patches, and Johan. How are you guys doing tonight? What's cooking, y'all? Blue Whale Ricky says, whoever wants to claim it can claim it. And then Mrs. Michael April Cornwell says, get some rest, Larry. Hey, 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 hey. Max, yes, thank you for the flower. Sweet Auntie says, hey. Right back at you, Sweet Auntie. And the crypto winner, okay, XRP clan, I might be buying XRP soon. There's a court that have found that XRP might not be a security. Okay, that's great to hear. I'm actually looking to load up on XRP here soon, real soon. And then Boomer effing Sooner. Good evening, all. Well, La Grande Commission. Glad to see you here. It says crypto on sale today. Yes, it is. All right. I read through all the comments for now. And how it's going to be with me is we're going to cover a few things. And then I'm going to kick it back to the comments a little bit back and forth. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So as you guys can see right here, today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap. All right, the overall crypto market cap has dipped down reasonably significantly. I'm currently at 864 billion, about roughly close to a 3% decrease. The big trending decrease, of course, was Luna Classic. We're going to get into that right now. Actually, I'll just do it right now. And as you can see, we're back at 0.409306. Without even looking at it, I'm going to tell you this much. Almost guaranteed, I haven't seen this yet, but almost guaranteed the volume is going to be significantly up. Why? Because of the big dip. And let's take a look. And there it is. Yes, see how that works. Volume up 52%, 158 million in volume. And of course, we will take a look at it on KuCoin real quick. But before we do so, this is actually Bitcoin. So my bet on that. I'm actually going to show it to you right here. There it is, crypto bubbles. And then last but not least, in regards to Luna Classic, on the crypto bubbles, we do see it's in the red. It's down about 7.7%. We're going to go ahead and click on that. Then we're going to kick it into KuCoin. Here we go. There we go. And yes, so I got on the 1 minute chart. And here it is, of course, how it's currently doing. And I'm going to actually look at let's do the day chart for a second. Oh, wow, I had a big spike and just dropped. Hold on. Let me zoom out a little bit. All right. So, okay. So, big buys and the big red candle. This is early today. Let's kick it down to the 12-hour for a second. Oh, boy. All right. Let's do 1 hour just real for a second. All right. Lots of sells. A little bit of that volume kicked in, and then of course we do back go back to the 1 minute, I should say. Lots of buy orders because the volume is kicking in, and it was down quite a bit in that regard. So let me take a moment to look at some of the comments once again. We got Sweet Aunt T. Oh, not on screen. I am not on screen. Okay, hold on. Why am I not on screen? That is strange. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. The chart is not showing up on screen. My bad. I see what you're saying. Well, how about this? Can you guys tell me real quick? Sorry about that. Can you tell me real quick when I flip to the next screen? You guys aren't able to see that? It's supposed to be crypto bubbles. You're not able to see that? I might kick it back in a second. I see what you're saying. Can't see it. That's crazy. All right. Well, let me see what I can do. Yeah, no, I get that. I know how to do that actually. It's just that we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to kick myself out of this and come right back. I apologize. Looks like somebody is helping me out. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just stop screen for a second and I'll be right back in. Let's do entire screen. Or we'll just do Chrome tab. Okay. Yeah, we do have technical problems. Sorry about that. All right, so you guys see this now? Everything good? I'm gonna basically go to one of these links. Terra Classic. You guys see it? Just type in the comments. Okay, that's great. All right, sorry about that. I do apologize. I get back to the comments. All right, so yeah, you guys all say I was not on screen. Sweet on T, thank you for that super chat. Not on screen. Oh boy, yeah, you guys can all see it now from what I see. Okay, cool. All right, my bad on that. Before we even started, I thought I had all that sorted out, but I guess I didn't for whatever reason. All right, cool. So as you can see, I'm gonna go through a little bit more of this. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk says, "What do you think about the CPI? Uh, the Consumer Price Index will be tomorrow." Well, not. I don't know quite yet. I think personally, we need to see what's going on with the overall market a little bit more before we get into that. I was going to state, as far as Terra Luna Classic, it did go ahead and it went to 4 zeros and a 9. So for those of you guys that have been waiting for it to go back to 4 zeros, now is your opportunity, not financial advice. Um, and then of course on KuCoin, hopefully you guys can see it on KuCoin. Let's see. Yeah. So on KuCoin, it does show that Luna Classic is about roughly down about 6%. And of course, I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. Here's on the 1 minute chart. We do see a little bit of a lot of buy orders. And like I mentioned before, it's mainly because of this volume that you see right here, 52%. So a wave of volume. And of course, as we know, if that continues, eventually people will dump their position as soon as, or part of their position as soon as, they see any type of green in regards to that. So what do you guys think about this? Are you guys going to load it up on a second bag? I'd like to know. I'm going to see what you guys say in the comments here in a second. All right. So for instance, Tim Shea says, "Crypto Talk now." Hey, let me get before that. I apologize. So Tim Shea says, "No worries, just trying to help." Sweet Aunt T says 75%. What do you think the Fed will say? 9.2% from Sweet Tea. Yeah, very well possible. Tim Shea says about 9.5. Crypto Winner says, "Larry, miss you, brother. Rest up, get your energy back." Isaac basically says, "Aloha, Max. I've pulled into a stable to watch. I'll pounce later. I will get some more from Tim Shea." And then Coochie Boy, what's up, Max? Yes, thank you, Coochie Boy. Appreciate that. So just going to take a little bit more look at the crypto bubbles. As you can see right here, the standout player from the top 300 is definitely Voyager VGX, up 111%. Now, you guys may be wondering, why is that? All the problems with VGX. Why in the world would it be pumping so hard? Something that was in distress, because that's how it works. If something's in distress and it stays in distress, as we know, those particular assets, after a while, if people recognize the opportunities and don't think it's worthless, they will buy. And just to show you guys that, here's the listing on CMC. It's currently ranked still in the top 200. It did rebound significantly up to 32 cents. Of course, nothing near what it used to be, right? Up to 750 at one point, but up 114%. Look at this volume, up 2,205%, $121 million in volume. And then just give you an idea, right? So yesterday, we were sitting at as low as, or this morning, I should say, 14 cents, and then it's up, 32 cents. I mean, even people who bought it at 14 cents, you saw a little over a 2x. Now, granted, most likely those people are not the ones who bought the native token on the Voyager exchange. Let's face it. However, you can get this on other exchanges. There's, for instance, Binance. I'm going to show you a little bit more. Yep, Binance, Coinbase. Of course, there's FTX, and those are a few that really stand out in regards to that. So I'm gonna go back to comments real quick, and let's see. Blue Whale Ricky, I got 25 lighters on my dresser, and Tim Shea says, "What is it?" Sweet Auntie says Y25. Tim Shea says VGX. Yes, burger is up. That's a sign. Crypto winner XRP might be getting saved by Judge Netburns, who feels like the FCC should not have client privileges and that the FCC doesn't have jurisdiction over XRP in court. Kuwait. What am I from? New York now? Am I sit on the Kuwait and listen to the boys choip in Kuwait? Anyway. Coochie Boy, why is Burger pumping? All right, well, let's find out why Burger is pumping. What a name, Burger. Let's take a look on CMC real quick. So this is Burger Cities, ranked 300. It is part of the Binance Smart Chain. Let's see how long this thing's been around. All right, so they had an all-time high back in May of 2021. Man, May of 2021 was great, right? I'm thinking like 2021, September through November was great. And then before that, right, some of like the original all-time highs for that year or some cryptos just have to be May. They have been around obviously since, 2020 or maybe even longer. In regards to why it's pumping, let me see right here. So that ticker symbol was Burgers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Burger Cities. Okay. So let's see. I don't know a lot about Burger Cities personally, but I'm going to take a look into it. All right, one day ago, let's see if we get more valid resource. So capital, let's see. Business to community. Hold on a second. I'll take a look from there. I just never used them before, so let's see. All right, Burger Cities crypto up 28%. Should you buy the DEX Burger coin? Okay. The price of Burger Cities crypto has been soaring fabulous high for the past few days, suggesting growing demand. Well, duh. The cryptocurrency climbed to a $3.45 high, the highest since December 2021, and over 1,100% above its lowest in 2022, propelling the market cap to approximately 12 million, far above the low cap cryptos today. What is Burger Cities? Burger Cities crypto was developed on the Binance chain ecosystem. Let me double check the comments real quick. Okay, cool. Just making sure you're all with me. I don't want to lose you. All right. Yeah, on the BNB chain ecosystem and is now linked to MetaFi attributes. People compete for rewards on the Burger Cities platform, okay, which presents a unique mix of offerings available in DeFi and on the metaverse. Interesting. Burger Cities transition from being a DeFi product available on the Binance Smart Chain as Burger Swap to integrating DeFi and NFT into a more expansive metaverse space, producing a unicorn and standardized Web3 behavioral metaverse universe. Within the Burger Cities ecosystem, people can participate in interactive activities such as gaming and socializing for reward. Okay. Then they got some NFT concepts going on. All right, hold on real quick. Let's just take a moment real quick to recognize that. It says about why the price is soar. That's what I'm interested in. I'm sure that's why you guys are really interested. So for instance, it says the rising price for Burger Cities crypto comes as investors respond to recent developments in the project's aggregation protocol. In late 2022, or June, I should say, Burger City signed a partnership with Izumi Finance on a collaboration poised to develop the ecosystem on Binance and work together to explore the possibilities of the industry. The collaboration happened after Burger Cities went live with their aggregation protocol, increasing the number of decentralized exchanges in the ecosystem to include MDEX, BuySwap, Bakery Swap, and a Baby Swap, among others. My goodness. Another reason behind the recent soar of the price. Some big players. Let's see. Prosper. I never heard of some of these names. I've heard of Quant. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what, guys? Look into Burger Cities if you want. I could look a little bit more into it, but it's one of those things. There's so many to look into. All right, so thank you for that, Coochie Boy. Appreciate it, man, as usual. Getting back into the comments. Michael Cornwell, the FCC can't stop the rest of the world, though. Lol. Isaac, still eyeing a better position on Bone. Bone bows your chance, Max. Yes, I agree. I do plan on getting some Bone, but I gotta get myself some XRP first. So let's take a look into Bone for the current time being. And Bone. There it is. Sitting at 44 cents currently. I don't know, man. I got a feeling it might go down a little bit further. I mean, I know I need to pick some up, but you know what stands out for me in Bone? I'll tell you guys something that's so appealing in regards to Bone. That circulating supply. Look at that. 6,975,299. Compare that to like the native token of Shiba Inu, and you're looking at what, trillions? So, I mean, I like things with scarcity, right? So that's very, very appealing in that regard. And then, for instance, all-time highs with Bone. November, yeah, 314. So yeah, still great buying opportunities in regards to Bone. Let's go back for a second. So we went over Burger City's Voyager. All right, let's talk about that for a second, okay? Actually, I'm gonna check out the comments just real quick before we do. Tim Shea, please hit that like. Yes, thank you, Tim Shea. Sweet Auntie, coffee. Yeah, you gotta drink yourself some coffee. You gotta sit on the koi, listen to the boys choip. Enjoy watching Crypto Talk Now with your host Maximus while Larry's taking a short break. And you come back tomorrow, have a cup of coffee. And then Tim Shea says, those bum, yes, go back to Jersey, you bum. Invest in the puppy dog Inu. And then you got Sweet Auntie, Pi Cycle, bottom hit today on Bitcoin. XXI Gaming. Great show, Max. I got a question. What's your thoughts on Tectonic? All right. I'm glad you asked that. Let's get into that. So, for instance, with Tectonic, all right, I am not personally invested in it. I'm into VVS, but I am a fan of Tectonic. Shout out to Jerry Tapia, a.k.a. Monster, one of my best friends who is invested into Tectonic. I'm just going to pull that up real quick. I will also state this. If you think about getting into Tectonic, I don't often recommend other YouTubers, but I will state this. Shout out to Aaron Bennett, one of the best in the space. He does a fabulous job covering Chronos, Tectonic, VVS, you name it. Take a look into what he has to say about Tectonic. Does fabulous job in regards to that. So currently Tectonic sitting at 0.45601436. How I personally feel about Tectonic as we speak, it's just this. I love the incentives that we have basically on the Chronos DeFi wallet. All right. Last I checked, it's still very appealing. I still feel as though this is a sleeper in the long term. Short term, maybe not so much because of the market that we're in. But it's definitely one of those that I still feel as though I need to get a position in and then do the staking, to say the least. But currently, yeah, the rank is not exactly the greatest. I just think it's a lot more of like more people need to know about it and so on. Let's face it, not everybody uses the crypto.com DeFi app. They just use the native app. They need to, expand their knowledge in regards to why people use the DeFi app and the incentives that are behind it. Excuse me, I gotta have a drink real quick. So that's just the quick gist of how I feel about it. I'm not gonna get into all the nitty gritty on it. Take a look into it a little bit more if you guys want. It's definitely one on my watch list, as you can see right here. All right, so getting back into it, but thank you for that, XXI Gaming. Crypto Winner, can you believe the CEO of Voyager made a statement today saying that he deserves to get the first dips on the money from 3 Arrows because he had his fortune invested in Voyager token? I'm like, what about my money? Yeah, true. Very, very true. Some of Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to have Taco Tuesday. I had I think I had some Carl's Jr. earlier, California Classic or something. All right, so let's see here. Eddie T. Shout out to Eddie T. What's up? Smash that like. Thank you very much. Blue Whale Ricky. All I have to say is better buy Classic while it's cheap. Think this is the last time. It could be. Yeah, if anything, dollar cost average into it. Recognize the 0.40 amount or price, right? And then don't let it break the bank or anything like that. But if you haven't picked up a second bag, these are opportunities in that regards, not financial advice. Tim Shea says, "Yum taco, sweet on tea." Sorry about that. You said it's classic. What? Michael Cornwell says, "Taco, sweet on tea. I got walking taco chip bags." Blue Whale Ricky, leftover spaghetti is the best. What is walking taco chip bags? From Blue Whale Ricky. Crypto winner, why didn't we go to Three Arrows Capital and say, I know the owner of Voyager on Celsius. I don't need collateral on 200 million. Yeah, true. The gin, got to put some hot salsa on my burrito, baby. Don't forget the avocado. Yes. All right. Coochie Boy, is 5 bone enough? No. Why would it be? Are you talking about 5,000 bone? Or are you just talking about 5 bones in general? Now, if it was 5 leash, I would say that's more than enough. All right. And then Tim Shea says, sure, like bone. Blue Whale Ricky, bone, 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 bone. Bone, 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 bone. No. All right. Isaac, it's very scarce and the community wants to stake most of it. So circulating supply will be low. We should do a return on investment chart for 10 tokens in 6 months. Bone will surprise some. Maybe LOL. Yeah, we might get to some more of that technical stuff in a little bit. Not necessarily tonight, but maybe when Larry comes back, we'll do something like that. Hey, Tim Shea, Bone's good play. Yeah, that rhymes, by the way. Crypto winner. Well, I should say Jen states crypto winner Gangstar Mass Appeal. What you got? Yes, love me some Gangstar. Next to Wu Tang Clan, Gangstar is probably my favorite rap group. Rest in peace, of course, the Guru. And of course, Michael Cornwell. Quant will be run by the ledger for the world's money system. Quant will be huge. Dropped into your Twitter DM. And then last but not least, Crypto Talk Now says, please hit the like button for Max. Yes, thank you. I do appreciate that. So let's get right back into it. As we know that we saw Voyager was significantly up. Why is it up? Well, here you go. Voyager proposes customers to receive funds pro rata to its crypto holdings proceeds from 3AC shares and VGX token. You don't understand that term, pro rata, where you want to call it. It basically means proportional, right? Everybody gets their own fair amount, fair share. That's basically what that means if you don't want to Google it. In summary, Voyager Digital has updated on the status of its customers' USD and crypto. That's good. The crypto lending platform emphasizes that customers' USD deposits are safe, which is also good. Hold on a second. Sometimes got to clear my throat. All right. Which are also safe. Voyager states it has approximately 1.3 billion worth of crypto assets and 650 million in claims against Three Arrows Capital. The team has proposed a reorganization plan where its customers will receive their pro rata share of the crypto proceeds from 3AC. 3AC is always in the news as of lately, as we know. Recovery, common shares in the newly reorganized company, and shares of existing Voyager tokens. The team at Voyager Digital has provided an update on the status of customers' USD and crypto held on the lending platform. All USD deposits belonging to customers will go back to the same customers. This is good news. For all the the bashing of that particular exchange, of people just panicking and so on. I mean, it is good news, and rightfully so. I mean, there's been a lot of word of all of us getting our money off of exchanges, or crypto, I should say, off of exchanges. I'm not going to read all this verbatim, but it says here the USD is FDIC insured up to 250K per customer. Basically, this is like common knowledge, but for them to post it on a crypto thing is significant in that regard. Voyager proposes a pro rata distribution of crypto 3AC proceeds and shares. The team at Voyager also declared that it currently holds roughly 1.3 billion worth of crypto plus 650 million in claims against Three Arrows Capital. As a result, it proposes a distribution of assets to its customers through a combination of the following, with each customer having the ability to select the proportion of crypto and common equity they receive. subject to a certain maximum threshold. Um, and of course, there's more on this, but you know, at the end of the day, it's like this. I personally think people just recognize how low this was. Going back, for instance, I mean, you know, when I'm looking at the price, I mean, yeah, it's up, it's considerable amount. Would have been a great investment. I actually was really close to getting into it. Not a big bag, but I was going to buy maybe, I don't know, like $200 worth just to see where it went. Um, but yeah, the all-time low was probably back what in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going to take a moment to look at this because this stuff interests me. And I'm going to zoom out. And no, 11 cents back in 2019. Okay. But I doubt there's many people that, you know, held that long, but still 750 about a year ago. Um, let's see, probably like in this area. So probably like around, you know, February or so, something like that. But you know what, guys, that is significant to see them rebound on. You know, that was for people that invested at the 14 cent mark the other day, right? And for them to see do a little bit of, over a 2x, I think that's significant. All right, let's get back to the comments. Um, let's see here. So, answer Coochie Boy's question, and we did that. Oh man, I gotta get way further down. Bone is a good play. Yep. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. All right, Rafael Santos. Yes, Rafael, good to see you. Good day. How's your day? My day is pretty good. It's just hot as heck in Phoenix. Yesterday it went up to 117 degrees. Be glad that you hopefully are close to an ocean, being in the Philippines. Crypto winner. Have anyone heard of the FUD on Vald? From what I hear, you get your crypto out now. Okay. Sum of FUD XRP is the standard, and I predict a six-figure price for XRP in the future. Crypto Winner says, Sum of FUD. Today I became an XRP believer, not because I don't believe in XRP, but I now know that XRP is going to win. Okay, that's actually good to hear from you. Blue Owl Ricky, thought on Bitcoin bottom. Yes, all right, let's get into that just a bit. But before I do so, I want to state this. We have a little over 100 people currently watching. I want to go ahead and thank you. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now. Typically speaking, this is the Max and Larry show. Larry is off for tonight, so you guys are connected here with me. I'd like to first of all thank you and welcome you. We realize that you are spending some time with us today, and we more than appreciate that. We have a warm, welcoming community here at Crypto Talk Now. And if you happen to not have a custom avatar, when you comment, consider doing so. You know, maybe something that either shows your family if you want, or if that's too personal, you know, something that kind of speaks on behalf of what you're about and your hobbies. So, looking into Bitcoin, we have it up here on the KuCoin chart. And, you know, my own personal thoughts is this, okay? So, I'm looking at it, and let's see, I'm going to do the 1 day. And last we saw, you know, it was like, what was that? Yeah, the highest we saw was about the 199989, which was within the last 24 hours, hovering around that 20,000 mark. And of course, we had a significant drop in the overall market cap. And now it seems like the new bottom, at least as lately, is right around this 19.3 mark. Let's see, I gotta go a little bit lower. Yep, about 19.3. I'm gonna say is the bottom for now. Now, key two words is for now. I want to see how consistent this is going to be, of course, going into tomorrow. And then, of course, let's see, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Let's see how this does by Friday. And then, you know, let's see if there's consolidation, I guess you could say, around this level. If it is, you know, we're going to have to see how it tests that. But I don't think we're at rock bottom yet as far as this goes. You know, I personally have seen this like what to 18, I think it was like 1886, and that was like only for what, half a day. I think it was like maybe like a week or two ago. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. All right, so crypto winner, $3 super chat. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Very, very nice of you to do that. So shout out to crypto winner in that regard. Iron Lux Trader. Larry always likes saying it that way. I love when he says it that way. He's got his drinks. So yes, drinks. Cheers to you, my friend. He says smash that like button. Ah, man, my Coke is all melted because this AC is not doing too well today. Anyway, La Gran Comisión. Tomorrow is super moon. So expect more red on crypto. Bull run will start by the end of September with the new moon happen. It sounds a little crazy, but the moon is here as a sign for us. Oui. Yes, I agree. Michael Cornwell basically states Luna equals moon. Yep, thank you for that. Michael Cornwell says lol, he's crying, he's happy. And Michael Malone, thoughts on Shiba Inu? You know, I'm glad that you brought up Shiba Inu. I always love to talk about Shiba Inu because it affected me personally in a great way. It's the main reason why I'm probably here and so enthusiastic about crypto. So, Shiba Inu. I don't even have to scroll far because it's in the top 20. And we did see it go back down to 5 zeros in the number. Keep in mind, I originally got it at 5 zeros. So 0.50799. I would say great buying opportunities. I'm sure the volume is up in reflection of that. I could pretty much say for sure it is. But nonetheless, we're going to look at it. Oh, it's not. Okay, why is that? Looks like there was probably some sells or whatever. So volume is down. Let's see what's going on with the latest in Shiba Inu in regards to news. So, what up? All right, 11 hours ago, Shiba Inu straight from USA Today. Let's see. Business now accepts SHIB for fiat directly through this feature. Okay. They have grown to 1.2 million mark. That is true. All right, now payments. Okay. Not familiar with now payments, they're stating that the Shiba Inu friendly crypto payment processor continues to expand support for the meme cryptocurrency. Give me a second. And goes on to mention, continues to expand support for the meme / community driven, right? Crypto. This time in partnership with Switchery Crypto Exchange. Now Payments has launched an auto conversion feature that would enable its merchants to exchange their SHIB funds for fiat directly without any intermediary transactions. Interesting, because as we know, SHIB does technically run off of Ethereum. So that is very appealing. Why would the volume be down then? Hey, SHIB Army, another episode of the partnership saga is out. If you want to look into that. All right. Well, that's a good catalyst to say the least. You like seeing that. But my own personal thoughts on Shiba Inu is I still think we're going to see new all-time highs. I saw it last year. I saw it twice last year. May of 2021, and then we saw it again in October, late October, roughly, of 2021. Don't sleep on SHIB. If you get into SHIB, know this. You need to hold a decent position to see any significant gains. I'll put it lightly like that. Not financial advice, but that's just how I personally feel about it. I hold a little over 1 billion of the tokens. I'm still accumulating. Staking, however, I got some bad news. Staking ended for me last month. I can no longer stake my SHIB on crypto.com's exchange. However, there's other appealing platforms to put it on. I got to look more into that. There was a rumor, of course, that V Empire DAO was going to have staking incentives in which basically you put your SHIB on their platform and then you can basically earn a yield in the form of the reward token, which would be V Empire DDAO or VEMP. Another incentive, of course, as we know, is Shiba Swap. I'm going to pull that up real quick. Real quick. Jeez. All right, ShibaSwap.com. Pull that up for a second. As that's loading up, let's get back into the comments. Let's see here. So, for instance, Blue Well Ricky at Cripple Winner, what are your videos under on YouTube so I can look at it? Okay. All right. So you can do things like this. The wolf, I've done this myself. I did it with Klekai. I had it paired with some Shiba Inu. But a lot of people, for whatever reason, they don't use this, or they just simply don't know about it, or maybe heard of the concept of, um, some of these incentives on Shiba Swap, but never bothered to look into it. But one thing that is significant is this, for instance, like Bone. We were talking about Bone earlier. Um, pairing your Bone with wrapped Ethereum, you're going to earn a 41.62% yield on that. But you have to keep in mind, there's always a catch. And one of the catches is you have to commit to at least 6 months. Now, there's going to be different ones. Some of them are a year, some of them are 6 months. But it's just dependent on that. For me, Leash and Shib was very, very tempting. The time that I was going to do it, it was at about 52%. And now currently it's at 75.53%. So I mean, sometimes it fluctuates in that regard. Another thing you got to also keep in mind, it's just that it's flexible, it's not fixed. So some of those things, kind of make a person not want to commit to it. But nonetheless, my thoughts on Shiba Inu: there is still significant gains to be made based on staking. I personally don't think I would stake this for longer than or I should say for even 6 months at this point, because if the bull market comes back and you have your SHIB paired and locked up here, then you miss out on the all-time highs. Would it have been great to take advantage of this at the beginning of this year? Well, yeah, but none of us would have known or would have known all this, unless you're like Richard Hart or something who predicts this stuff in a 3.5-year cycle. So that's my thoughts on SHIB. I do think it's a great token. I'm excited about Shibarium. I'm excited for their metaverse. The only two things I'm not too excited about is I'm kind of iffy on the whole concept of the treat token. I was thinking that Shiba Inu's SHIB, the native token, would have been the rewarder token. That would have made sense. And then this other thing with SHI is the stable coin. There's too much uncertainty. It's going to have to prove itself. All right, getting back to the comments. $2 super chat from Tim Shea. Thank you for that, Tim Shea. He says, I picked up Terrarium and Matic today. Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah, I still haven't picked up Terrarium. It's on my watch list. For me, it's kind of like one of those things in which I feel as though it's like FOMO in a way. A different type of FOMO, right? Where I feel like I do have the fear of missing out. What is my fear of missing out? Well, my fear of the missing out would be, for instance, let me show you. And it's this right here. So I'm going to pull up Terrarium. Oh man, I can't even spell it. There we go. And yeah, the fear of missing out on this would definitely be, since it's like a, still low market cap. Unconfirmed though, right? 29 million. That's what they're trying to confirm, right? But it's just this: if they definitely become a centralized exchange, then yeah, that's the whole fear of missing out. Like that's like, holy crap, you could have invested when it was 0.36801625, and then if this very well does become just that, a centralized exchange, and then they onboard so many projects, like we're talking not just like 50 but like 100 different cryptos or something, and they're valid projects, and they do just that, become a centralized exchange, and people start using it, and it ends up being user friendly, and who knows, maybe the go-to platform and all those great things, then that's the fear of missing out. So yes, thank you for that, Tim Shea. Glad to hear that you did pick up some Terrarium. And Matic, yes, absolutely, Matic is a great project. And I hold the bag, of course, of Matic. I'm looking to pick up more in that regard. All right, so back to Blue Whale Ricky at Crypto Winner with your video. Okay, we already said that. The Jin, have y'all looked at the comment? Oh, okay. Which comment? The one outside in certain areas? K2 is live streaming on YouTube from Hawaii. Okay. Telescope has been going for a couple days and still going. All right, I'll have to look into that. Crypto Winner, that's the link. Nothing fancy, just some old videos of me. Crypto Whale Ricky, what name? Michael Cornwell, LCX Quant, XDC, XRP, Casper, Algo, HBAR. Yes, HBAR. Yeah, I heard Common Sense Crypto was actually talking a lot about HBAR recently. And then some other like influencers have been talking a lot about HBAR. It's been on my watch list for a while. And then on top of XLM, I of course hold a bag of XLM. Need to look more into Spell, Jupiter, Gala. You know, Gala is a great opportunity as we speak. We'll talk about that for a second. Jasmine, like you said, Japanese version of Bitcoin and CRO. We still have a decent bag of CRO. I have roughly about 11,000. Let's talk about XLM, or not XLM, Gala for a second. I think they have a great price going on as we speak. So with that said, let's take a look into that. I think they're about 3 or 4 cents. Okay, yeah, a little over 4 cents. Man, I mean, can you imagine when this was like well over that? I remember influencers talking about this when it was like, 35, 50 cents and so on. And they were picking up bags at that time. I didn't, of course, do that. But, if the market was to crash like significantly more, I think this is a great crypto to begin with. I mean, everything they got going on with Gala Games and just everything. I mean, it's pretty awesome. But anyway, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like last October, maybe November. This had a nice pump. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. That's roughly the all-time highs. So 71 cents back then. Let me see. I don't think they show the holders, but if I'm not mistaken, I mean, this is on a lot of exchanges. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Binance, KuCoin. I think it's on crypto.com. Let's see. Yeah, crypto.com. Okay. Sushi Swap, Bitmart, of course. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's see. Going a little bit further up. And all right, Blue Whale Ricky, what do I look for in search? Okay, you're talking to Crypto Winter. Crypto Winter, there's some old videos in this YouTube channel. The name is Emmanuel Gonell. It have a green E on it. Okay. Tim Shea, did you see they announced a big burn on July 29th? Okay. You probably referring to Terrarium. No, I did not see that. I'll have to look into that. Crypto Winner, Michael Cornwell. I'm waiting for Quant to hit lows again, and most definitely going ham on Quant, Matic, and XRP. Okay, that's cool. Selmo Fudd, Crypto Winner. XRP is a play to generate financial freedom and generational wealth, and now is the time to buy more. Even the SEC knows what XRP will become in the future. I agree with you on that. The Gen Terrarium could be a hidden gem for next year to keep holding. Tim Shea, under 5 cents for Gala. I need to get more. Yeah, I just need to get a bag, period. I do not hold it yet. It's one of those ones I got to have. At the Gen, that burn they just announced is too big. Okay, so let's get further more into some of this. We already talked a little bit about Voyager. Of course, there's Terrarium. Of course, we already talked about Shiba Inu a little bit. Let's just click off of some of this stuff because, all these tabs. All right, here's one of the main things I want to talk to you guys about. And I actually was going to talk about this when I was on with Larry the other day, but didn't get a chance to do so, and that's okay. So Digibyte, DGB, here's the thing. There hasn't been a lot of price action in regards to just crazy 100x gains or anything like that. But here's the thing. They have their own blockchain. And what stands out to me, other than some of the things they have going on in their blockchain, is simply the buying opportunity. I recognize a good bullish buying opportunity for myself and many others. I do feel bullish on this particular crypto, mainly due to the price and how I feel it's even in the short term, you should be able to at minimum to exit. So for instance, it's sitting at 0.0087. It's down about 6% on the 24-hour chart. If you're not familiar with Digibyte, it did have as high as close to 8 cents at one point. I believe it was at the end of last year. So, for instance, it wasn't the end of last year. It was high as 15 cents, um, and that was back in May of 2021. As of recently, um, let's see. Yeah, it was a few cents over 3 cents. Let's just say a few cents over 3 cents. A little above 3 cents back in very late March. So, me personally, I mean, if you're just looking for something that's like, you want some good news, you want something that's a nice short term play, you want to make a not necessarily quick flip, but let's face it, like something within, I don't know, um, maybe a month or two, right? This should get back well over a penny to 2 pennies. I would say within 2 months. Again, it's not financial advice. That's just how I personally feel about it. I've already seen it basically do this within the last month or so. What am I talking about? Well, I'm gonna go on a 3 month chart. So for instance, right here back in May, late May. This is, of course, I get it right around the time of, you know, uh, Terra Luna and all that stuff. But nonetheless, I mean, it just has a decent amount of price action on the daily, is what I'm trying to say. Nothing, of course, like back to how it was back in April, where it was like above 2 cents. But again, when the market rebounds, I'm looking out for what? I'm looking out for the ones that I could buy the most of for the least amount, and then do like a nice, flip. On top of it, since they have their own blockchain, I don't have to worry about the things of getting hit with a big, network fee and whatnot, like the likes of like Ethereum and whatnot. So take a look into them if you want. They have a strong community. Here they are on Twitter. 243,000, like it mentions, the fastest, longest, most secure, and truly decentralized blockchain combo in the world today. 8 years old, yep, battle hardened, and so on. So, I mean, again, this is one of those ones in which I'll take a look into that a bit, Mike Cornwell. This is definitely one of those ones in which stands out because they've been around for a while. I mean, come on, they've been around for a little over 8 years. They're still going to be around. So you need to decide, of course, if you want this to be one that you're going to hold on to for a while, or if you want it to be one of those ones in which you just want to do a quick flip. Either way, I still think it's an easy 2x to say the least. All right. So I'm going to get back into the comments for a second. And let's see here. Because, I mean, we all have our long-term plays, let's face it, and a lot of us, we have a very intelligent audience here. And I know a lot of you guys have done a lot of your own research in regards to a lot of this. And as far as, multiple years down the road, we're going to be fine. I really believe that. But what about the ones for now, right? Because we need just extra money or whatever, you want to go on a nice vacation, whatever the case be, right? We all have our own reasons. I am personally looking out for these ones in which are nice short-term plays. So that's the way I just personally look at it. All right. Terrarium could be a hidden gem for next year to keep holding, says the Jin. Yep, I agree. Tim Shea, under 5 cents per dollar. Yep, you just mentioned. I'm sorry. At the Gin, that burn they just announced is big too. Okay. Blue Whale Rookie, love the show and especially the quick read of the comments. More time to talk about crypto. Crypto winner, do not get inch. He also says, do not get 1 inch. Well, you don't want to get 1 inch for anything. Wah, wah, wah. Anyway, family friendly show. All right, Tim Shea, $20 quadrillion tokens. Michael Cornwell, crypto winner, ... Z. Crypto winner, why are you talking about yo? Oh, God. Yeah, see what I just did there? And what you just did? You kind of opened yourself up there. All right, Cornwell, Michael Cornwell. All right, man, this is getting... I'm not going to be able to repeat some of these comments. The Jin, Tim Shea, burn tokens, right? Tim Shea says, yes, buy and burn. Crypto winner, I don't know, man. I'm tired of holding this one. Oh, my gosh. I'm not saying it. Dead is, you know what? From Michael Cornwell, crypto winner, do you guys know what it's like? Oh, my goodness. Stop. All right, Michael Cornwell is cold and... Oh, my goodness. Tim Shea, you were right about Uniswap, Max. Yes. All right, let's see what's going on with Uniswap. So, the unicorn swap. Dun, 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 dun. All right, yeah, I felt bullish a while back, of course, on Uniswap. I still feel bullish on it, actually, because I mean, this is one that has been up to like past $40, if I'm not mistaken. All right, 31 within the last year, but I could have sworn it was higher than that. Yeah, it was. So May, yep. See, I remember the stuff. $43 back in May. Man, May was so great. May was, isn't that weird? So this last May, right? May 12th is my birthday, right? Epic freaking crash, right? Then May of 2021, epic freaking, you know, all-time highs. So go figure. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna wait for this dip a little bit more. If it gets back into that like four, roughly $5 range, I may pick up a bag. Sorry, drink some Coke. You know how it goes, carbonation. All right, let's get back into the comments. 1 inch is a good. The Jin, 1 inch, or just hold a Mononoke Inu bag. Oh boy, yeah. Crypto winner, I'm taking curve over 1 inch long term. Blue Whale Ricky. EXP is up 23%. Thought on EXP. EXP. I can't give you my thoughts on EXP because I don't know what EXP is. Like I said, I'm never going to BS you guys, but we'll take a look into it right now. Let's take a look. EXP. Which EXP? Are you talking about Expanse? Which one? There's quite a few. So I'll get back to you in a bit in regards to that. All right. Let's get more into this. So we talked a little bit about Terra Classic and so on. I actually want to talk a little bit more about that. So let's see. Let's see if we see anything significant for the 12-hour chart. Yeah, we don't see any apex happening in the 12-hour. Let's see the day. No. No, not really. Not really. That's fine. On the 1 minute, yeah, nothing quite too significant. All right. Go back to the comments. All right. We have roughly about 100 people watching. I just want to go ahead and welcome you guys. Thanks for watching Crypto Talk Now with Max. Normally it's Crypto Talk Now with Max and Larry, the big show, your show, and so on. But we already talked about, of course, Terra Classic, actually Loon C. All right, now let's get into AMP. I know Larry is a fan of AMP. I myself, I don't know if I'm a fan of it or not. I just recognize great buying opportunities. So I myself, I've had this on my watch list probably for, I don't know, I want to say since like September of 2021 or August, something like that. I did see decent pumps from that time period to present. However, I will state this: if you don't know what AMP is, you need to. Part of doing your own research, right? So AMP currently sitting at 0.008. All right, so it's clearly under a penny. I think this is great buying opportunities. Again, another one I'm going to point out to you guys that you could easily 2x on. All right, not financial advice. This is my own personal plays. Just want to state that. If you want something to be an easy 2x, this is definitely one of them. Keep in mind, though, this is Ethereum based. All right, so they're, depending on when you sell it, it could be a decent to significant, fee in regards to that. And it's always going to be that way when it comes to Ethereum, unless you're selling during, bearish times and so on, which these are bearish times. But if the whole market turns green and this happens to go, crazy on a pump, you have to take that into consideration. All right. So for instance, yes, under a penny, and here's the way I look at it. I believe this was as high as 12 cents. Let me double check that. All right. It says that last year is 8. I could have sworn it's a lot higher than that. I'm going to double check my own stats. Yeah. So it was around 10 cents. Yeah. I think it was still, again, I think it was a little bit higher than that. So roughly about 10 to 11 cents. This was back in June of 2021. Again, let's say you come in at a penny. Right now, it's well under a penny, right? So basically, that's you know, if anything, if it goes up to a penny, even with the network fees, right, and it shot back up to new all-time highs, we get back in that green market, you could very well see it go back up to that. I know you might be stating, well, that's that way for anything, Max. What are you talking about? Fine, forget that. How about this? Let's say it's not going to 10x. Let's just watch it 2x. Realistically speaking, this will go back up to a penny. Realistically, also speaking, it could go up to 2 pennies. Depending on what kind of position you want, you can see a nice gain. Why wouldn't you want to do more research into it? Take a look into it. What is AMP token all about? Well, here's what it's all about. So, for instance, you go to amptoken.org. Like it says, AMP provides assets like Algo, ZEC, with instant verifiable assurance, LRC. I mean, just on and on for any real world application. You can break it down like what it does with Bitcoin and whatnot. Stake, send, repeat. You can read up more about this, how it's tied into Bitcoin and so on. It's a really, really cool concept, and it's real basic. You don't have to be a crypto genius to understand this. Here's some exchanges that are on, even centralized. Gemini, Coinbase, Crypto.com. Heck, you can mess with Uniswap if if you're like me, right? You got like a holding of, your Ethereum because you're using it for puppy dog Inu projects back in the day of 2021. Loopring, which is a big, my friend is a big fan of Loopring, but Chainlink doesn't make the news that much anymore, but there's Chainlink. So they're teamed up with quite a few different, things, exchanges, whatnot. You could, of course, check out the white paper. It's very detailed, written back in November of 2020. Don't sleep on AMP. I think this is a great buying opportunity for AMP. Again, do your own research in regards to that. I'm not going to get into a big, long thing about AMP, but that's one of my own personal plays. If you follow me on Twitter, I put out alerts every once in a while. You can follow me at DPG Maximus. Here I am right here. I'll show you guys. Hold on. Yep, this is me. I got about 770 followers and rising. I am an influencer for both crypto and gaming. If you're into gaming, you want to follow me on there. It's just DPG Maximus, and of course, Maximus Crypto is my own personal crypto YouTube channel, if you will. And of course, I'm partnered up with Larry, Crypto Talk Now, and we try to put out a lot of videos and so on. So if it's your first time here, definitely look into that. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already, as the saying goes. But thank you if you're just joining us tonight. We love having you here and so on. All right, so going back to the comments. Let's see. So I reread Blue Whale Ricky's comment. Tim Shea, hit that like, please. Max P. Hello, Max P. Good to see you, man. Hi, Max. What do you think of the actual bottom will be for Bitcoin? We actually covered that a little bit earlier. I personally feel as though, I'll show you real quick. So just like Larry says, somebody mentions Bitcoin, bring up the KuCoin chart. I'm still saying, I'm thinking like 19.3 currently. And if you're asking me just period, like for the year, big difference. For the year, I still think it could go down to 12K. For the near time frame, within the, I don't know, are you a day trader? I don't know your situation, but if your situation is you're like some of these guys who are watching, you just want to do a fast, quick flip, if you will. And keep in mind, you don't have to own a full Bitcoin to do these things. That's a false perception a lot of people have, especially new people. Nothing against anybody new. It's just the reality of it. You do not have to own a full Bitcoin to do any type of day trading or weekly trading or any of that, right? You could order. You can order. You could own a quarter of a Bitcoin, right? So that would be roughly a little under $5,000, right? And then if the thing went up to, like, for instance, 23, 24K, well, you could do the math on it, but that's not bad, right? So currently speaking, to answer your question, I feel like 19.3 is bottom based on what I see right here. I'm basing it kind of like on this 19.3 is where I'm going. Long term, I'm thinking it's going to crash all the way down to maybe 12K. However, if it doesn't, I'm thinking maybe bottom. Because I did state that I felt as though the bear market would end roughly around September 1st and so on. Like, I don't know, just it's a guess. It's not like a real solid prediction. That's my guess. I'm not gonna BS you guys. So if my guess is right, then based on the current market and so on, as far as that outlook, then I'm going more towards okay, maybe 18.5, something like that. Maybe 17 for like a day, like 17.5 for like a day or two. And that's basically it. But if Larry is right, and this goes all the way to like February, like he was guessing, predicting, philosophizing, then yeah, 10 to 12K, real extreme doom and gloom. All right, let's get back into the comments. All right, so that was Max P. Thank you for that, Max P. Crypto winner. So I heard today that the banks are looking to see if Bitcoin holds 17,500 to 20,000, and if it does, we'll consider it a hedge against inflation. Okay, I hear you on that. All right, and let's see. Blue Whale Ricky, Ellipsis bought cheap. Okay, let's take a look into Ellipsis real quick. Ellipsis. My darn pointer to go there. All right, yeah. So you basically bought it somewhere around this range, 17 cents or so, 18 cents. Oh, Binance based, okay. And all-time highs, $1.16. Well, at least for the last year. Let me see. Oh man, there's a big dump. Hopefully you got in after the dump. Okay, well, it wasn't too significant. All right, well, a penny's a penny. All right, let's see where this was. All right, April 2021. Yeah, like I guess shortly after it was released, like a few days, it was as high as almost $7. What happened? Huh. Well, I'll have to add that one to my list. I got to do more research on that. But thank you for that, Ricky. All right, let's get back into the comments. Legend. Max, if AMP goes back to 1 cent, I will make some good profits. Yeah, absolutely. Again, in this time, what do I want to do for you guys? Me personally, what I want to do for you and everybody else is recognize the good short-term projects to get into. Why do I want to do that? Because let's face it, most all of us, if we've been around since at least the beginning of 2021 and so on, we have already gotten into the long term. So why wouldn't we want to have some nice returns on the short term? Whether it's recognizing opportunities like the gamble of USTC, right? The former unstable stablecoin and so on. I did call it on that. I will state that. I felt as though that one would have a big pump, and it basically did. Would I have looked a lot better if I would have bought the position I was going to and stood by that? Yeah, absolutely. But I did still recognize the opportunities. The point is this: I'm always a humble person, and I'm going to stay that way. But at the same time, if I do recognize opportunities, I want to share it with you all, and then of course we can reflect on that after some of these things happen. But yeah, whether it's USTC, AMP, and so on. AMP to me is an easy 2x. It's just basic math and recognizing how close it's been to the bottom for that. Not the bottom for all of crypto. Big difference, right? But the bottom as far as that's concerned. All right. So for instance, getting back to the comments, crypto winner, I would jump on AMP. I just don't like holding too many coins in my portfolio. Okay. Well, that's your own thing. Me personally, I hold about roughly 40 different projects. Only sold a little bit on certain ones. I refuse to sell for a loss. That's just me. I get it, but we all have our own reasons. Hey, Tim Shea, damn bums from Jersey. Yeah. Michael Cornwell, I put like 100 each in 50 coins with low market caps. Lol, just in case. Yeah, you know what? I did a lot of myself. That's why I hold like some Volt. Nothing against Volt, but yeah, I put like 100 into Volt. Still haven't migrated to the V2. Tim Shea, Michael Cornware, Terrarium, Blue Whale Ricky, crypto winner. You must watch traders really, or hold on, reality and morning at market open. Okay. Tim Shea, Larry says 12K. Yep. Max P, thanks, not a trader, just a holder. Okay. We all have our reasons. Brian Dowie, XRP, XLM, HBAR, Quant, Splash, Loon C, all you need. Yeah. Yeah, you're not too far off with that. I agree with you on that. Blue Whale Ricky, yes, after dump. Hey, Tim Shea, it got wrecked. Michael Cornwell, I'm still holding 34 million wrapped Luna Classic. How they name it Classic when it violated immutable contract when it is supposed to follow Luna, aka Luna 2 price. I don't know. Yeah, shout out, of course, to Rich over at Common Sense Crypto. He does point that out. That is a complete violation. It's a violation of what was written in that smart contract. These people on these exchanges need to do what? They need to read, how these contracts are written. They need to read the white paper. That's the direct violation. Is somebody going to go after them that has any clout or any, from any legal background is yet to be determined. But I definitely like how Rich pointed that out from, Common Sense Crypto. And shout out to Common Sense Crypto for always bringing great, interesting news. He's been killing on that. All right, and then crypto winner Ellipsis went to $7 because the developers on shareholders dumped on it, and it was never the same. Okay, Blue Ricky Classic bouncing back. All right, you mentioned Classic. Let's take a look. So, do the 15-minute real quick because I want to see if it did bounce. All right, so looks like it's bouncing a little bit right here. A lot of buys. Let's do 5-minute. Yep, still more consistent buys. 3-minute. A little bit of sells, more buys, about 75%, right? 1 minute. Wow. Looking pretty good. All right, let's check out the actual chart on it. Let's go to listing. Not reflective of it on it yet, but I will keep it on this tab. See if it refreshes a little bit. Getting back to the comments. Coochie Boy, what's your thoughts on Anchor? ANKR, not Anchor Protocol. All right, well, let's see how it's going. Let me pull that up real quick. I gotta get out of the Uniswap. ANKR. I've seen this one in a while, so let me see. Oh, I can see why you're mentioning it. Very significant in regards to buying opportunities at that price level. Huh. Oh, I thought I already had this on my watch list. I'll add it to my watch list. All right, my thoughts. I like the idea. It's still roughly around that 100 range on the rank. It is a token. It's not a coin. It is Ethereum based. Before I give you my actual thoughts, I do like this. I like the idea that this is buying opportunity. 21 cents. If I'm not mistaken, I still think they're on some real top tier exchanges. Let me double check this. So Coinbase, Kraken, Foxman loves Kraken, KuCoin. Could have sworn they're on Crypto.com. Yep, they still are. Right on. All right, my thoughts on this. Let me take a look real quick at the 3-month chart. I gotta get back. 3-month chart. Of course, see everything. See that, guys? So what is that? That's what reflective of what happened with Terra Luna, right? And it's always right there. Always right there. There are no exceptions. Boom, right there. All right. Now let's check out the 1 year real quick. A lot of things did real well fourth quarter 2021. I don't know if I would go as much as saying like this is I don't know, maybe. I'm almost there willing to say that I might feel just as bullish on this as I do on AMP. Yeah, I would say I feel pretty bullish on this, to be honest. Good find. Good pointing this out, Coochie Boy. Hats off to Coochie Boy. Recognizing great opportunities. That is a good opportunity. At that level, um, I don't know. Well, me personally, you guys gotta do what you gotta do. Me personally, I might wait just a little bit longer for get down the 1 cent range just to play a little bit more greedy and so on. But even at this level, right? Let's say it goes up to the 4 something. Let's say you get lucky, it goes to 5. It probably won't, not in the real short term. But if anything, it'll be close to a 2x. That's just how I personally believe it. This is not fortune cookie for fortune teller time. I just feel as though at least a 1.5 to 2x. I think that's fair on this. Easy to get. Let's face it. Been well vetted. Been around for a while, right? By all means, guys, do your own research in regards to this. But look, this is extremely healthy. This kind of reminds me of how Hex was for like last year and last few years, where you have this consistent, healthy chart where it's not too flat, right? You know what I mean? When it comes to Hex, like let's just do it real quick. Let's compare this to Hex, right? I mean, I'm not saying as far as market cap and all that. I mean, totally different projects. But I'm just saying as far as a healthy chart. So here's what I'm talking about. I only do this because I remember how Hex looks. So look how healthy this is. You don't see where it goes up and then just like a freaking, a kamikaze nosedive, right? No, Hex is healthy. Now watch this. Does that look pretty close? It does look pretty close, don't it? That's what I'm talking about. Hats off to Coochie Boy recognizing good opportunities. Do feel bullish on this. I'm just not going to go out as far as to saying it's going to be an easy 2x, but a 1.5 to a possible 2x, yeah, absolutely. So thank you for that, Coochie Boy. Let's see, where am I on these comments? Let's see. All right. Hey, Tim Shea, most blue chips should at least 3 to 5x. Yes. And before we do so, if you're just tuning in, you are in the live show, the Max and Larry show. Well, right now it's the Max show. Larry has the night off. Thank you for joining us. Want to go ahead and recognize you. If this is your first time joining, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I want to learn more about who you are. If you happen to have a regular avatar, which means when you type a comment, it just shows a letter. Consider changing that to something that is like a hobby of yours and so on. We want to learn more about you. We have a great community here that will welcome you, especially when you comment for the first time. Don't believe us? Go ahead and drop a comment, put it to the test. We have a very, very nice, respectful, mature community here. And I just want to go ahead and, of course, welcome you. So, if you haven't done so, and let's see, guys, we only have 25 likes. We have over 120 people watching. We should have a lot more likes. So, all right, getting back into the comments. Let me see. That was Coochie Boy. Okay. So, Tim Shea says most blue chips should at least 3 to 5x. Crypto Wonder. Dame, 40 projects. How do you manage? Oh, you're saying, damn. Like, Chris Tucker back on Friday. Damn. All right. How do you manage tips, please? All right. I'll show you guys how I go about that sometime. I'll do it in a video. All right. Be on the lookout. I'm not going to do it now. It's going to take too long. I will release a video. It'll probably be on Maximus Crypto. If you're not subscribed to me on Maximus Crypto, you need to be. I'll tell you that much. I don't put a lot of videos there as of recently, but I'm going to try to devote to putting at least one. So my rule of thumb is when it comes to all that is if it's over 5 minutes, I put it on Maximus Crypto. So in reality, this video that I'm going to do is going to be over 5 minutes. Okay. And it'll be over here and it'll be basically how to manage a portfolio with over 40 projects. And it'll be by creating a coin market cap portfolio and how I go about adding them to my watch list, how you go about all sorts of things. All right. So it'll just be an example. I'm not going to show like my real portfolio. And later on in the future, when we have like certain incentives, like whether it's Patreon or something like that, we might have like, Max's portfolio or Larry's or whatever. Right. So for instance, it'll be over here. Subscribe to me if you haven't done so already. I do have a decent amount of views on certain ones like Metopolis, almost 4K and whatnot. See, I cover a lot of things in regards to DeFi and then also metaverse related. And then if you're into gaming, here is my gaming channel, which is Maximus, TPG Maximus. All right. And the most popular ones, I will teach you how to fly in Battlefield. 124,000 views, 108,000 views in Call of Duty. I fly P-51 Mustangs, 103,000 views. Yeah, I used to kill it in that. So lots of comments and stuff like that. But my new passion is crypto. I upload videos on a regular for that. I believe in the vision of what we got going on in Crypto Talk Now network. But anyway, to answer your question in regards to that, yeah, I'm going to make a video in regards to how to set up your portfolio and be able to keep track of all of them really easy. And then to quickly see which ones are pumping for you without having to dig through this and dig through that and go through this app and then go through that app. But I like that question. Thank you for that. All right. So where did you say, damn? Let me see. Sorry, I kind of lost the track of all of this. There you go. He said, damn, 40 new projects. How do you manage tips, please? All right. Michael Cornwell, where's Terra? Are you talking about Terra Luna or Terrarium? We can get to that in a bit. Crypto winner, Blue Whale Ricky. Have you ever heard Tino? He is the man. Michael Cornwell by Coochie Boy. Very reason why I bought Wrapped Luna Classic also. Hey, Tim Shea. They are based in India. Edward Vincent. Hashtag Tuesday Night Max. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good evening, Crypto Talk Now friends and family. Absolutely destroys the like button. Thank you for that. 88 watching, 24 likes. Well, currently about 80. We had a lower 100 earlier. Isaac, I can never pronounce your last name. Sorry. If you could actually just type it in, probably won't ever mess it up. Because you know what? My real name, people mess it up all the time. That's why I just tell people, hey, it's Max. Anyway, that, and I'm a big fan, of course, of Gladiator. All right. So Isaac says Playboy teamed up with Sandbox, by the way. Ooh, nice. Okay. Adult themes heading into the Sandbox. Well, let's face it, there are adult themed cryptos out there. I'm not going to mention them, but you're more than welcome to look into them. Some do make a decent amount of money. Crypto winner, have anyone seen Cool Cat Crypto? Hope that cat ain't out there running out of lies. Yeah, hopefully he's doing all right. Or maybe he just didn't see Larry and he was just like, you know, ski guys, I'm going ham. Like he's got to have Larry. I don't know. Blue Whale Ricky. Crypto winner, yes, Tino is his show, is Traders Reality. He is good. Okay. Tim Shea, sorry, I skipped yours. I didn't mean to. Anything goes in the Sandbox, he says. And then also Tim Shea says he was an awesome stream. Cool cat. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't be everywhere, right? Unless you're God. God's everywhere. All right. Max P. Also look at CELR. CELR, huh? Okay. Give me a second in regards to that. Seller Network. Sitting at a penny. Okay. Certic audit, slow miss, 2 audits. Rank 174th. Okay. I'll add to my favorites. Let me see what they're all about real quick. I'm not aware of them. That's why I'm asking and stating that. All right. Blockchains connected, every decentralized app, every asset, every user. What is Seller? Seller is a blockchain interoperability protocol enabling a one-click user experience accessing tokens, DeFi, GameFi, NFTs, governance, and many more across multiple chains. Developers can build their chain-native decentralized apps using the Seller Interchain Message SDK, which means Software Development Kit, to gain access to efficient liquidity, utilization, coherent application logic, and shared states. Users of Seller-enabled DApps will enjoy the benefits of a diverse multi-blockchain ecosystem with the simplicity of a single transaction UX, all from a single chain. Okay. That sounds cool. There's Ethereum, Polygon, of course, Bitcoin, Tether, Circle. Huh. All right, I'll check it out, man. Thanks for pointing that out. All right. Crypto winner, Sandbox, Playboy, VR sets, Metaverse, NFT, play to earn, burn and stake. And if Sandbox bring this, I'll sell my Bitcoins and go extremely bullish on Sandbox. You're not going to sell your Bitcoin. Sorry. All right, hold on a second. Edward Vincent, green Satoshi token is that kamikaze nosedive opportunity. LOL. Check out the wide view. Yeah, I've seen that, of course, many times. It's been one of those that was trending for a while. Michael Cornwell, GST had a nice, healthy growth and tanked. I got it somewhat as well. Huh. Edward Vincent. All right. Cool. Or I'm sorry, I almost said cool cat crypto. Crypto winner, that would be cool. To see how you turn into Sam Bankman Fried and run a 40 project portfolio. FTX Maximus is coming with Max. I don't know, man. Like when I got bit with the crypto bug, if you will, I just never looked back. I started like, oh my gosh. I mean, I would stay up late and I would just research everything. Unless of course I had work or something like that, but I would just stay up late researching all sorts of different crypto projects and trying to find out which ones were good and which ones to stay the heck away from and whatnot. So yeah, to manage a portfolio is not as hard as you think it is. You just need a good tool to do it. Of course, in the video, I'm going to show you how to do it with CoinMarketCap, right? But that doesn't mean you can't do it with other ones. And of course, I have them all on CoinMarketCap. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's like, there might be a couple projects I can't put on CMC. Why? Because like they're pre-sales and that, CMC doesn't recognize some of those. Like for instance, I hold Luna 1 and with Luna 1, it doesn't show like a price, I guess you could say, or it's not, or a listing on CMC. So, okay. All right. Give me a second. Gonna go back. All right. Edward Vincent, the real question does Max do VR? Do I do VR? I've actually tried out VR. I'm really, how should I say, really reserved when it comes to VR. What I mean is basically it's like, there's this, like, I'll show you. Hill of Honor, Above and Beyond. Like this is the main VR game I want to get. And because it's just, I don't know, I'm a huge fan of the Medal of Honor series back when it was World War II. So when I heard that they returned to World War II and basically they're doing a VR, I was like, okay, that sounds cool. My other thing is this: the last time I tried out VR and actually had it on, I had the HTC Hind or whatever it's called, or Vive, sorry. And it was just too many cores. It was uncomfortable. It's really tied up against your eyeballs or whatever, like this whole socket right here. And I look like a little kid doing the whole thing of like, you can't catch me, right? Well, anyway, I've done that since I was a little kid. Well, I don't even know why I did that. Anyway, but yeah, it's just too tight up against there. I understand because at the time, this was back like in 2017, you want it right up against there to give you the immersive experience. But for me, I want to get more of the basic. I know it sounds nuts, right? But so like I'm kind of on the edge of maybe possibly getting like Oculus Quest or something like that, but the wireless one. But at the same time, it's like Steam creates one that has like really nice visuals and whatnot. So it's like you can't have your cake and eat it too right now, if you will. I'm kind of waiting for a little bit longer for some of these updates to come out or new VR headsets to come out. And then I might just go ahead and pick one up. But honestly, I just don't have a lot of time lately to game. For instance, I haven't put anything out on my gaming channel for, I don't know, like 4 months. And I used to upload videos on there like almost like every other day. Like I was just uploading like crazy. But anyway, my thoughts on VR. Do I do currently VR? No, I don't. I just do regular keyboard and mouse. and I play like FPS games. But the last time I played an FPS game was probably March. Yeah, it's been a while since I played any games here at home, at least. All right, so back to the comments. Let's see. Crypto Winner has the Cartman smiley. All right, cool. Tim Shea, EA Sports. Yes, EA Sports. It's in the game. Michael Cornwell, I do VR. I got a 256 gig Oculus 2. Cool, man. Right on. If you guys want to know what my PC is, I have an i7 40, I don't know, the 4760K. I forgot exactly what it is. Fourth generation i7. I have a GTX 1080. There's a lot better stuff out there. I got I don't know, like 2 terabytes of Samsung Evo solid state drives, 16 gigs of RAM. I have a server, believe it or not, that's in Chicago, and it's got 144 gigs of RAM and dual CPU quad core Xeons. Anyway, I sound too much like a nerd right now. Let's get back to time. All right, I am a nerd though. Anyway, I'm proud of it too. All right, Michael Cornwell, I run charts and make day trades in Oculus sometimes. Right on. Crypto Winner, BIH. I got 10 different coins and I think of crypto crackheads YouTube name every day. Okay. Isaac, it's pronounced Brum Jim. Oh, okay. Like bruh, like jungle gym. Bruh Jim. Okay. Isaac Brumma Jim. Cool. Thank you for clarifying that. All right, back to comments. Coochie Boy, Judge ruled today we get to see the Hinman emails in the Ripple case. Oh, do we? I'll have to look that up later. It might maybe do a video on. I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss here on Crypto Talk now when it comes to like Ripple and Shiba Inu. Like sometimes like we'll have a decent amount of views with Shiba Inu, and then like a decent amount of views with Ripple. And then if I talk about one specific thing with a Ripple or XRP, it's like as you guys know, the one that's always like pretty much like a hit is always going to be like Luna Classic and stuff like that. It's what comes with the territory. Crypto Winner, what project is giving Polygon all of their games? Well, I'll tell you this much if you haven't seen already. So for instance, the old blockchain, right? Technically Luna, Terra Luna before the whole thing happened. Some of those projects, of course, went on over to Polygon. There's some other ones and so on. But yeah, Polygon's been killing it with the onboarding of not just Terra Luna projects, but other ones as well. I don't know. Might be worth doing a video on it. It's kind of hard to say in that regard. Okay. On top of that, Brian Dowie, big news for XRP holders. Yes. Yeah. And then of course, November, right? Let's face it, CBDC, right? Central bank digital coin or whatever. It's supposed to be dropping around that time. But yeah, big news for XRP holders. I of course still need to get XRP, and I will. That's the main one. You want to talk about fear of missing out? That's the fear of missing out. Like I don't want to get into XRP and then explodes, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So for me, it's like really, really soon for me to get that. Crypto Winner, yes, I told you guys XRP. Yeah, right. You told. All right. Tim Shea, there are so many cryptos. Damn. Yep, I agree. Michael Cornwell, I've been screaming XRP and many other ISO 2022 compliant coins for a minute as well. Yep, absolutely. Flare, Stellar Lumens. Shout out, of course, to Rich over at Common Sense Crypto. He's been doing a great job with that. Brian Dowie, thanks, Crypto Winner. That's why I bought XRP. Lol. Brian Dowie, XRP, XLM, Quant, HBAR. Yep. I already have XLM. I just need to get XRP. I don't have Quant. I'm thinking about on the fence of HBAR. Michael Cornwell, XDC, Casper as well. IBM tied ISO compliant coins are tied to the quantum computers that will run the financial systems too. It's a good point. IBM, they're kind of like always in the shadows, but they're always for decades, guys. Come on, let's face it. I mean, IBM has definitely stood out. Coochie Boy at Crypto Windows Sandbox, I believe. Hey Tim Shea, lol, crypto winner, lol. Edward Vincent, the comfort levels have come a long way, yes, and nowadays it can happen uh, if you aren't wearing the device correctly. Totally understand. Yeah, that's my thing. It's just I got to have my comfort and so on. Um, it just I don't know. It felt weird. Like my friend, he's like, hey man, he's like, try this out, and he's like, um, it feels, it's gonna feel kind of funky, but and then he takes it off and then he hands it to me. Like, again, this is the Vive, and then I'm like, God, this is gross. It kind of reminds me of like, back in the day where I play like, two on two basketball, and I had to guard my friend's dad, and he would always insist on like taking off his shirt. Um, and now I know that the real reason why he wanted to take off his shirt for somebody to guard him is because it was like it gave him a one up, man. And who wants to, guard some slimy body? You know what I mean? So yeah, it was like that. It reminded me of that whole concept of like back in the 90s, like basketball and putting on these goggles that had like all this gooey, nasty sweatiness, and then I'm gonna put on you know what I mean? I'm gonna put my friend's sweat on my face, and it was just yuck. So, and it's just like there was no choice, right? Because how it's set up with it's not like pure plastic. It has that little squishy foam or whatever. So it's just soaked in that, and it has to be soaked in that because they want to create the immersion. And anyway, all right, Isaac. Polygon inflation percentage per year like Solana and Avalanche worries me. Okay, more certain bone is better play than Matic. Sorry, do your own research. Yeah, absolutely. Coochie Boy, crypto winner in Gala Games. Yep. Crypto winner Michael Cornwell. WTF is that like trading with a VR? My mind is blown and just left my body. Michael Cornwell, I blow the screens up and make them like drive-in theater. I have 1 minute, 15-minute charts. Pretty cool, really rocky music at the same time. Okay. Let me see. Man, a lot of comments, which is good, but I'm losing. All right, so Crypto Winner, can't believe I said esports. It's in the game at the same time as Max. Who else said it out loud? Boomer effing Sooner. Very cool, Michael Cornwell. Edward Vincent, I have 400 horsepower external hard drive with an Ion Core 2 Diamond processor. Nice. Matic is the most, Coochie Boy, Matic is the most underrated blockchain in top 20, I believe. Yeah, I would totally agree with that. Crypto Winner, XRP, thank God for Judge Net Burns. NBA Jam, hey, welcome back. Come on, my 10K XRPs better be worth soon. Worth something soon, lol. Crypto Winner, no, I told you guys today about XRP. Max P, been in XRP for almost 2 years. I think there is light at the end of the tunnel. Lava level, never seen you before. Welcome. What are you buying tomorrow after the news? What am I buying tomorrow after the news? I don't know. I mean, I'm buying XRP, whether it's big news right now or not. So I don't know if that answers your question. Edward Vincent, tiny-headed, greasy friend sends the dirty headset over. Sweat drips and curly hair stuck. Yeah, it's just so disgusting. All right, Tim Shea, nasty. Brian Dowie, thanks, Crypto Winner. Wouldn't have bought XRP if it wasn't for you. Really? I owe you big time if it blows up. Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. All right. Tim Shea says, lol. Yeah, exactly. Crypto Winner, Isaac, gotta check this inflation with Polygon, but it could be taken care with all the new adoption they just picked up. Definitely gotta check this out. Coochie Boy, Bone is no comparison to a network, especially Polygon. All right. So I read through some of the comments for now. I had about 100 people watching. Thanks for joining us on Crypto Talk. Now, we are currently looking at a few of these different cryptos. And here is the other one I'll talk to you guys about. So, as you guys know, May 8th, roughly, I think it was, or May 12th. Hold on, let me see some. Basically, we had, of course, the big crash, Terra Luna, and then ended up becoming Terra Classic, Luna Classic. We all know the story. At that time, it was, and even yet, right? Let's face it, Luna Classic is looked upon as being a gamble, not an investment. Although, as of lately, it seems as though it might very well become now an investment. because of all the great things that are happening. The onboarding of what? Projects into this ecosystem. NFT projects using it as a form of payment, everything going on with the Terror Rebels, et cetera, et cetera. It's not completely dead like everybody said it was. All right. With that also said, here, right here is a legitimate, well, I don't know about legitimate, but a gamble. Solace. Why am I pointing out Solace to you guys at this time? I'll tell you why. I originally covered it over on Maximus Crypto, and when I did, it was roughly around $4. And this was earlier on in the year. I thought it was a solid metaverse platform. However, there was a breakdown in communications, or breakdown, I should say, in the communications with the development team, and a lot of people lost a lot of faith in the project. But here's the thing. This, of course, is backed by Solana. I know some of you guys aren't big fans of Solana, but it is part of the Solana blockchain. Why is it a gamble? It's the price. You recognize the price. Okay. So for instance, it's only been around since roughly January. Hit close to $5. Here's what I'm talking about. Right around here. Yeah, there it is. Right. You may think, well, this is just a slow rug, Max. Not exactly. I still feel as though this is not an investment. It's a gamble. Again, do your own research. But check this out. So, for instance, quite a few in their community, 184,000. But as of lately, they have been communicating quite well in regards to what's going on with the development of Solace. Okay. Of course, there's more to it when it comes to some of this other stuff. But hold on. Yeah, here's some. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get the copyright strike. But the Solace NFT art gallery preview. If your project has a metaverse plan, feel free to contact us on Discord. It's just out of nowhere, they're doing more and more to communicate with the community. The community, of course, was pissed off for a while because there was not enough transparency. But now all of a sudden, it's like there's been quite a few people left the project, and the ones that have came on that they've, I guess you could say new hires or whatever, they've been doing a lot better job with releasing consistent updates. For instance, here's, for them even mentioning, some of these giveaways. Of course, you're going to be able to use this on their platform. But I'm not going to get fully into this, guys. What I was going to state is this, all right? Just to give you the quick gist. So like I mentioned, this Inner Solace cross-platform VR in the metaverse on the Solana blockchain. What stands out for them compared to other metaverse platforms is this. They will show you what is going to be made. So instead of saying, oh, hey, we're going to have a public minting, if you will, on this date, you're going to have to own so much of this particular crypto, and then you're going to bid for a plot of land, and you're going to hope that the land turns out great, and you're going to hope that the building turns out nice, et cetera, et cetera. You can actually go to their actual website, which I'm going to show you right here, and it gives you an idea of how things are going to look, and it gives you an idea of, cool, that's how it's going to look at such and such location. Now, you can't pick out your parcel, if you will. And I throw out that term because, I've been involved with real estate. But you can't particularly pick out your parcel and what location you want. Let's face it, no metaverse platform offers that. At least I don't know of it. If you know of it, then that's a different story. You can drop it in the comments. However, the cool thing about this, you actually get to see the buildings that are going to be built upon those plots of land. I like that. In Shiba Inu's metaverse, you don't see that, right? In Metapolis, you kind of see that, right? You get the domes and so on. So they give you an idea how that's going to be. With Solace, you literally get to see the prefabs, if you will. I know that's like a real modding language I just threw at you guys, but if you've been into gaming and been into modding back in the days of like the early 2000s, you used to get mod developer kits, and in those kits, you would get things like prefabs, and then those are your building structures. So for what you see right here, for instance, they give you an idea of like how much this stuff is going to be and how much in ETH not ETH, but like a Solana you have to pay for it, and it gives you a real breakdown of it. That's what I like. So wrapping things up with this particular project, for instance, what I was going to state is this. I like the idea, like I mentioned, they show you the prefab models. I like the idea of seeing what I'm going to be paying for. However, they pissed off the community so much that buyer confidence is just not there. So what do we know about fear? We know on fear, when everybody runs for the gates, there's still opportunity. Countless times we mentioned this on this program, right? Luna Classic, UST, so on and so forth. Recognize the opportunities while everybody's giving in to fear, correct? I think that's easy to say. For me, Solace is one of them. I feel as though it's a gamble at this point. Is it worth gambling? Well, that is up to you. Add it to your watch list if you haven't done so already. Take more of a look into it. I feel all the metaverse platforms on, as far as price goes, right? This is the cheapest one out there. Just going to throw that out there. To the exception, of course, of, if you're getting into Shiba Inu, right? Because of the price of SHIB, right? To the exception of that, this is a real sleeper, in my opinion, especially if we can get bullish momentum for the overall market. Don't sleep on this particular one. If you want to get into a metaverse platform that's other than Shiba Inu's, this is really cheap. You can get a lot for the least amount of money, is what I'm basically trying to say. So let me get back into the comments. All right, let's see here. Yeah, all the nasty stuff with the VR. All right, so all right, Bone is no comparison to a network, especially Polygon, says Coochie Boy. Hopefully I didn't skip any more comments. All right. Yeah, I don't think I did. All right, Coochie Boy, Bone. Yep. Isaac, Crypto Winter. I do like them. I'll do your own research. Thanks, Crypto Winter. Crap, Max made me forget about tomorrow's surprise party at 8:30 a.m. Will the market tank or sink? Good question. Coochie Boy, CPI news tomorrow may be a game changer. Yeah. Tim Shea, like that button, please. Really like that button. Yes, absolutely. We still have a decent amount of people watching. We should have like way more likes, if you ask me. Cool Cat Crypto, get ready for some good prices tomorrow. Excuse me. Tim Shea, I have seen worse charts lately. Yeah, I would agree with that. It has been a little bit worse. It is still pretty bad. Let's see how bad it is currently. Hold on. That's my watch list. Oh yeah, it's still bad. I mean, anything in 800 billion range is still pretty bad. I would agree. All right, so Cool Cat Crypto. There's Cool Cat Crypto. You were looking. Where's Cool Cat Crypto? Is what Crypto Winners were looking for you. Cool Cat. Cool Cat Crypto says get ready for some good prices tomorrow. Yep, absolutely. Okay, and then Tim Shea, hey, I've seen worse charts. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, Coochie Boy, Solana is the future for at least the next 5 years. Give me just a second. I got to flip on this fan just real quick. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, Solana is the future for at least the next 5 years, says Coochie Boy. Crypto Winner, Coochie Boy, big facts tomorrow. CPI meeting is to make us or break us. Silver Turkey, I don't remember seeing you. Maybe you were on earlier with Larry when he does his 3 o'clock show. Shake the tree, see what leaves fall. This ain't for everyone. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Crypto Winner, freaking great show, Max. Well, thanks. I'm gonna try to make it better. It takes more practice. Coochie Boy, I expect a ton of free minting on these NFT projects. The diluting is insane. Crypto Cat, Cool Cat Crypto, Solace looks badass. Sorry. Bad A. Anyway. Tim Shea, Max. Yeah, thank you for that. Brian Dowie looks pretty good. Thanks, Max. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm not trying to keep anything secret. I want to show you guys, just basically some things that are, significant. Like, we have a community here, right? We have a real awesome network community we have here. Coochie Boy pointed out what he pointed out earlier. Hats off to Coochie Boy and that. And any of the solid ones you guys feel as though get overlooked and so on, we look into that. You can do what Michael Cornwell does, Tim does, some of you guys, other guys do. You can send me DMs on Twitter. You can follow me at DPG Maximus. Crypto winner, don't let the fine wine and gold jewelry at the nice suit fool you. It came from Bitcoin. Kushi Boy, guess what? The Solana Web3 smartphone will bring ease and all the projects to life. A game changer. Yeah, I mean, to me personally, there's things like that, right? And then when it comes to Solana, I know that Solana, you either hate it or you love it. But for the NFTs, it is by far the cheapest, hands down, as far as NFTs. Crypto winner, I believe in anything that's not named DeFi. Really? Huh. So I'm a big fan of DeFi, certain projects and so on. And maybe tomorrow I'll show you guys a DeFi project that I mentioned briefly in the past. I might bring it up on the show. I don't know, kind of iffy on it. All right, Max P. I think the CPI news might push the market down tomorrow. Yeah. Cool Cat Crypto, Solana security though. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I agree. But let's face it, as far as the minting of the NFTs, I mean, get it over with, right? Recognize the platform, do what you got to do, recognize the prices and not get hit with a big fee. Then if anything, if you want to do like a quick sell, it's up to you though. I mean, we all have our reasons. All right. Tim Shea, hey Max, Crypto Winner is turning people on to XRP. How about that? Yeah, that's kind of shocking. Crypto Winner, hey, there goes that cat. Crypto Winner, Cool Cat Crypto, I'm definitely a XRP believer. Cool Cat Crypto says at Crypto, this is good. Hey Tim Shea, those ISO 2022 compliant coin. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so look, let's get a little bit more into it. Let's see here. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is a new feature from CoinMarketCap. So for instance, they added a 1 hour chart, and it's really good that they did this. So if you've been following CoinMarketCap for the longest time, like myself, it used to be they would just have the 24-hour and the 7-day chart, but they added the 1 hour, and I imagine the reason they've done that is because it's just such volatile times. Within 24 hours, the whole thing could tank, like a project could dump. You want to see that reflective of that. So one of the best ones on my list, I have over about 200 on my list. The best ones on the 7-day chart is Shiba Doge, believe it or not. I do hold about almost 2 quintillion of Shiba Doge. I hope to God they don't go to V2 because that messes up the whole reason why I got into Shiba Doge. I'm not going to get into that right now. But yeah, up 76% for the 7-day chart in that regard. Hold on a second. Okay. So my bad. All right. And then totally rug pull. Yeah. All right. So those are the ones that stood out for the 7-day. Now 24 hours. Of course, Voyager, as we know, was up 115%, which is nuts. I hold Wink. Wink is, I'll be honest. As soon as I make a grand on Wink, I'm out. I'm just done waiting for them. There's other better casino platform cryptos out there. However, if they come out with some more catalyst or something right around the time that I sell, I may choose to hold, but they got to come out with something really significant. I will state this: I do not advise you get into Wink unless something amazing came out. And if something amazing did come out, by all means, shoot me a DM. I'll be more than glad to look into it. I've been holding Wink since I want to say June of 2021. It's been a while. All right. Sociale. All right. For some of you guys, I know Larry might be just kind of shaking his head when he hears this, but so for those of you got wrecked, and I do mean wrecked, on Phantom with a P, okay? And you like the idea of Phantom, and you want to get into something that's kind of like that, but makes a little bit more sense, I guess you could say, you can look into Sociale if you want. Again, do your own research, if and so on. But it's basically the same concept. They're really big on the whole social media thing and so on. And it's just, they have way better marketing, et cetera, et cetera. I'll just show you guys just real quick. This doesn't mean I want you guys to get into it. Just means that recognize opportunities, do your own research, look at the volume up or 1,000%. Unofficial market cap for million, sitting up about 14%, up about 16% on the 24-hour chart. But here's someone else to show you. They're on Solana blockchain. Check this out. I know I only try to focus on top 500 if I can, but every now and then I still look at some of these other ones. And let me show you. So they only have about 20,000 followers and so on. But like it's mentioned, it's a permissionless social network. And it's just that it was like it's basically the concept of freaking Phantom without all the drama. So if that impresses you, you're more than welcome to look into it. Not financial advice. All right. Moving further, I talked about proof of liquidity. When the bull market comes back, I'm telling you flat out, you'll be glad that you had some of this. This is a solid utility token. That is just it. It's just utility. There's no community behind it. So don't get it twisted. Solid community token. Those are some of the few I just wanted to spot out real quick for you guys. I'm going to get back to the comments for a second. And let's see. Where in the world are we on this? All right, Crypto Winner. Hey, you got to get credit where credit is due. XRP with this judge backing them. Oh, that's a while ago. Let me see. Hold on. All right, I apologize if for any reason I skipped some comments. It just, we have good comments coming out. I appreciate it. Yeah, Crypto Winner. Hey, I got to get credit where credit is due. XRP with this judge backing them up will change the whole world of crypto. Brian Daly laughing my what off. Good one, Tim Shea. Cool crack crypto. Yes, things are looking good for XRP as of right now. Okay, I re-mentioned some of this stuff. Sorry about that. Tim Shea, I'm in on XRP too. Wish I got quant. Hopefully I could find a decent entry. Yep. Cushy Boy, yeah, migrations and consolidation suck. Cool Cat Crypto, I'm hoping XRP gets down to around 25, 26 cents. Brian Dowie, XRP will lead the bull run. Quant is still a steal at this price, but I get it. Brian Dowie, so do I. Cool Cat, but I think it starts moving up soon. Crypto Winner, Celsius made another big payment to reduce their debt, possibly save to try to get their users their money back. Respect at least the CEO. Celsius is not running for now. Yeah, I guess that's positive news in regards to that. Cool Cat Crypto at Brian. I think we have till next month. Have enough XRP before next month. Yeah, that's my whole thing. When I got to get my XRP before November. I agree with you guys. Like, if you've been following anything with what Rich has been mentioning from, which you have obviously, from Common Sense Crypto, yeah, November is what to look out for. It's not just the SEC case, right? Obviously, it's what's dropping in November. Cool Cat Crypto, JP Morgan is going live with ISO 2022 next month. Okay. Samuel P, your thoughts on the CPI report tomorrow? I don't have thoughts on it at the moment. I'll be honest. I just don't. I know some other guys have some thoughts on that. You can see what they think in regards to that. Tomorrow, I'll state this: we will have more details in regards to that. At least I myself, Larry won't be here tomorrow. I'll be doing another show tomorrow, and Larry will be back on Thursday and Friday. Maybe we'll just cover it on Thursday. I don't know. I think that'd be a lot better for us to just do it by then. That way, it's not just this ongoing thing, which it is going to be an ongoing thing. Let's be honest, but. I think by Thursday it'd be a lot better to mention that by then. And Brian Dowie, still trying to grab more Cool Cat. Hopefully you're right. Okay, let's get back into some crypto talk. All right, so for instance, I will briefly talk about Clearpool. I've mentioned Clearpool in the past to you guys and so on. And you might be wondering why did I do over 35 videos on Clearpool on Maximus Crypto? And I did. Clearpool was up 26% for the week. It's still below the ICO price of 4 cents, believe it or not. 24 hours, it had a decent pump at 18%. I'm going to go ahead and pull up their page. The volume is significantly up 174%, 1.3 million. They do have verified market cap on CMC. This has been as high as the top 800, maybe as high as that. If you're wondering more about Clearpool, they had all-time highs back in, I think, November, if I'm not mistaken, at $2.57. Let's see. And then, let me pull that up. So many tabs. Let's get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's see here. It was roughly November. Okay, so what I want to show you guys is this real quick. We'll take a moment to reflect on some of this. Why does Maximus, as in me, why do I put so much emphasis on Clearpool? Why did I do 35 videos on Clearpool? Because I like to cover projects that I feel fly under the radar. I know that Crypto Winter is not a big fan of DeFi, but I'm a big fan of DeFi. Why am I a big fan of DeFi? Because I like to recognize good opportunities, like especially Clearpool. I'm not being paid by Clearpool. I never was or anything like that. But I did start my YouTube channel based on, we call it on Clearpool, because I felt, again, it was one of those that flies under the radar. So, show you something. Here it is, Maximus Crypto. I need to start making more videos. It's just, again, for me personally, I'm doing like 3 channels. I'm doing a little bit here, not much. Obviously, Crypto Talk Now is my main focus with Larry, because I believe in the vision. If this was a bull market, guys, we would probably have up to 20,000 subs or something like that. I truly believe this. If this was a solid bull market, within 3 months, we would be up to 20,000 subs. I'm just going to throw that out there. But anyway, yeah, there's this. There's Crypto Talk Now, and then there's the DPG Maximum. I mean, just, you can only make so many videos, right? And you do so much content. But what I was going to state is this. My very first, right? I'll go all the way down. All the way down. So Clearpool, my very first video. Right here, C-Pool Flexible Promotion. Did this back in January. 1.4 thousand views. And at the time, you could get 100% APR on your stake Clearpool. Now, in that regard, back to the listing. Okay, so what stands out for them is this right here. And I think they have it pinned. All right, so they got about 33,000 followers. Here it is. Not every crypto project gets featured on Bloomberg. True. The move opens up the floodgates of Wall Street embracing DeFi. The launch of this pool with Jane Street and Block Tower shows DeFi is ready and Clearpool is leading the way. All right. Here's what's significant about it. I'm going to bring up this old article. It's not that old, last May. It says Jane Street uses decentralized finance to borrow crypto. Block Tower Capital is lending to the Wall Street firm. The move opens the floodgates of Wall Street embracing DeFi. Wall Street trading powerhouse Jane Street. If you've ever been familiar with Wall Street, Jane Street is a freaking powerhouse. They are the premier powerhouse in all of Wall Street. I'm going to throw that out there. Known for its dominance of markets such as exchange-traded funds and corporate bonds, is turning to decentralized finance to borrow crypto. What one could that be? Well, stay tuned. The New York-based company is going to initially borrow up to $25 million. Of course, they redid this. And USDC, a stable coin. We already know the history behind that. Plans to scale up to $50 million, and they did. It will borrow from crypto firm Block Tower Capital and will do so through Clearpool. And guys, it's just that. What is significant about it is they became the first Wall Street powerhouse, or just basically first Wall Street company to, get involved in DeFi with crypto. And what crypto did they go with? They went with freaking Clearpool. If you don't recognize, how should I say it? I've always said this before. When in doubt, follow the money. What do you guys do on a consistent basis every single day? Well, you should be, at least. I know Tim Shea doesn't. Tim Shea follows whale activity. Shout out to Tim Shea. He's always sending Larry and I Watcher Guru stats. Why does he do that? Because he recognizes that when whales want to invest in certain projects, is significant. Because the whales, they don't want to invest in something that they're going to lose money on. That's my thing. For the same reason, Wall Street doesn't want to invest in decentralized finance projects. They don't want to lose money, but they want to raise capital, and they want to raise it pretty quick. It's not necessarily get rich quick. They already are rich. They want to raise capital, but they want to raise it fast in the form of a way of not having to do crazy KYC. All right. And also in a sense in which they don't have to raise a bunch of collateral. Right. So with Clearpool, they have things in which they have, the ways for these companies or organizations to raise the capital they need. Now, that is the utility, if you will. The thing is, from our point of view, from a retail investor's point of view, well, how does this apply to us? Well, for one, you want to get in projects that have the utility. You want to get in projects that provide, for instance, a dev team and all that great stuff, right? But at the same time, you want to recognize projects in which you can earn a good yield on your staked assets and so on. So for me, when I first saw Clearpool, I had them on my radar, and I'm going to show you guys real quick. And I'll get back to the comments in a second. I just want to show you guys something. I had them on my radar since like literally right after the initial coin offering. So when they came on CMC, right, it was right around here, the end of October 2021. I literally saw them at 40 cents. Now, granted, like it could have been like, 38 cents and so on. But my point was, I literally saw them get listed on CMC, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just add this to my favorites or whatever. Within 2 weeks, I saw them go from 40 cents to $2.37. Now, yes, it has gone down since then. But the point is this. I saw them go with nothing but more than a vision. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like something like Saitama, for instance? Again, this is not the same thing. But what does Saitama sell people on? They sold people on hype, and they sold people on their vision. Clearpool basically didn't even have their testnet out. No testnet. They just had a really great DeFi platform concept vision, if you will. And people bought into that vision. And within 2 weeks, I mean, if that didn't catch your attention, it caught my attention. I was like, my God, what is this? And then shortly after, in like roughly November and so on, then they started offering the incentives, like basically being able to do what? Being able to offer like 100% APR. And I just thought was like, wow, this is really something else. I'm going to, stake, buy some, stake on, et cetera, et cetera. And then, of course, I was right on the fence. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start up a YouTube channel. And then back in December, like 13th of last year, I started up one, and then, got a few and so on. I'm not up to, thousands or anything like that because, basically I teamed up with Larry as of last April, and this is my focus. But my point is this. I'm not going to tell you guys what to get into because I can't give you guys financial advice. I got to predict myself, but I will state this. For me personally, like if the market tanks even more and this thing goes to, for instance, 1 cent, it's been down as much as 2 cents. If it went down to 1 cent, I would literally probably buy 100,000 of the coins. I'm just going to be honest. And, it's because it's more than just something that I feel as though it's going to 10x. It's going to me personally, if you have big Wall Street players that recognize this, these are the ones that are gems. You ever hear that expression thrown around? These are the ones that are gems. I still believe that this one's a gem. Some people may think I'm out of my mind. No, I follow whale activity and I follow Wall Street big time investor activity. And I'll just leave it at that. Check out Clearpool. It may be well worth it for you to do so. Of course, they're on KuCoin. There's some other exchanges and so on. Check them out. Not financial advice, not telling you what you have to do. I'm not saying this, not Maximus telling you buy this. This is just me sharing why I started a crypto channel and why I did that. And here it is. All right. So back to the comments. Let's get back into it. Let's see here. Wow. There was quite a few since I last checked. All right. All right. Brian Dowie still trying to grab more Cool Cat. You hope you're right. Yep. Cool Cat Crypto. All right, guys, we have lost quite a few. We're going to wrap this up within 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Because we lost quite a bit of people because, we've been going over 2 hours. Let's face it, I appreciate you guys being here. But anyway, I'll read up the last comments. Cool Cat Crypto. Max. London goes live with ISO in November. It lines up perfect with your November prediction. Yeah. The only reason why I mentioned November is because it is, like for instance, Rich from Common Sense Crypto and other influencers and other articles basically mentioned that, CBDC is supposed to, be fully implemented. Or I don't know about fully implemented, but at least introduced, if you will, in November. So that's why, you say it lines up perfect in regards to that. But thank you for that. Crypto Winter, does anyone know what the Chinese market is looking like right now? I don't know. I'm not too. I'm fans of the good Chinese people, the good people. I'm not fans of the government. I'll just throw that out there. Coochie Boy Max, would you check PIG? PIG as in pig? I don't know about that one, but I'll take a look into it real quick. But again, we're going to be wrapping this up, guys, in just a little bit. All right, so PIG, Pig Finance. Huh. I don't know, man. I mean, is this the right one? Yeah, I guess that is the right one. All right, I'll do a quick token sniffer on it real quick. I just kind of I don't know what to think about this, man. You're batting batting 1,000 earlier, Coochie Boy. You're gonna strike out here, my friend. Let's see. Holy guacamole! Freaking Coochie Boy, man! Look at this. Perfect 100 out of 100. Man. All right. Well. Wow. All right. Well. I guess I'll add it. I'll have to do more research on that. I never heard of it until today. So thank you for that. Let's get back into the comments. Let's see. Tim Shea, I always think of Deadpool when you say Clearpool. Not sure why. Yeah. Crypto Winter, guys. Today my spelling is better because today I laid down my motorcycle. Okay. So I get to lay here at home and chill with you guys and type proper. At least I try. GD only goes so far. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. At least you got it. You know what I mean? For me, I'll be honest with you guys. I have 4 degrees, and out of those 4 degrees, I feel like I have over $100,000 worth of very expensive pieces of paper. Yeah, I have my MBA, and oh yeah, it sounds great. Graduated top of my class. Oh yeah, that sounds great, right? I would have much rather have been the guy who learned a good trade and did well in that, personally. But but yeah, don't ever be hard on yourself about only having GED. Want to know something? We all are in this whole thing of our journey of life. You have your reasons, and that's all I can say about that. Don't let people judge you. Don't be hard on yourself in that regards. Believe in yourself. That's all that matters. Cool Cat Crypto, CPI report won't be good news. I know that much. Yep. Crypto Winter, FTX founder Sam Bankman described how they built the DeFi chain. He said, take a box and think this box is worth 20 million. After a while, other people will think it's worth 20 million. Yeah, I mean, think about, look at a cereal box, right? You can have the most lousy cereal in the world, right? But if the packaging looks amazing, what are people going to do? They're going to buy the package. Same concept. Coochie Boy at Crypto Cat, or Cool Cat Crypto. You saying the feds won't manipulate the numbers? Brian Dowie, it would be bad news, guaranteed. Cool Cat Crypto at Cooch. Well, that's a great nickname, Cooch. Anyway, sure, they will do that as usual. Just what they emit will be bad enough. Okay, fair enough. Probably about another 5 minutes, if that, guys. Hold on. So let's see. Give us some more likes if you can on the way out. If you're about to leave. Brian Dowie, it will be bad news guaranteed. Let me see here. Kind of losing my spot. Boy. All right, Cool Cat Crypto. Yeah, sure they will do that as usual. Just what they admit will be bad enough. Hey, Tim Shea, I don't think anything said tomorrow will be a surprise to anyone. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Crypto Winter. Yeah, Max, I watched an old video of the founder of FTX, Sam Bankman, the youngest Bitcoin billionaire, aka the crypto Fed, talking about it in the video on YouTube of the interview. Crazy stuff, man. Brian Dowie, crypto drops a bit tomorrow. He also says won't be surprised though. Tim Shea, I just don't think a major move either way. Yeah. Clearpool is Ethereum though. ARG. Well, here's the thing though, Cool Cat. They are actually getting on Polygon. Um, so it's not going to just be Ethereum. So take it as you will. And then all on top of it, on their mainnet, they're going to also, as far as Clearpool goes, soon, hopefully within the next few months, they're going to have native staking on their actual mainnet, as in their site, and then where it's 100% APR again if you stake on their native site. However, I think it's at least 6 months to a year. I don't know if I want to stake it that long. The other one I think was 50%, and then it's 6 months. And then I think the other one, it might be 3 months for like, I don't know, 25%, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, those first two is how that is. All right, lava level. Look at VGX right now. What do you think? I'll take a moment just to look at it. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, that's for the 24-hour chart. Let me look at the bigger chart. Hold on a second. So I got my watch list. 24 hours. All right, yeah, people dumping their position a little bit then, just a little bit. We'll get, that number will probably go way up by tomorrow. We'll take a look at it tomorrow in that regard. All right, so Crypto Winter, I was dry snitching at its finest and looking at Celsius Voyager at 3 Arrows Capital today. They fell for the bait with Doquan. I have this gut feeling FTX has something to do with DeFi falling. Tim Shea, FTX is definitely benefiting in the long run. Tim Shea also says it smells like bacon. All right. Cool Crack Crypto at Max. I have a fancy piece of paper known as Agree to. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know. I love teaching. I absolutely do. I love it. But the thing is, like I wanted to teach at the collegiate level, and yeah, the college that I was going to do it at, they lost their accreditation, and so it's kind of like I lost my connection on there. All right, Max, I have a fancy piece, but yep. Cool Cat Crypto. Or on Poly. Well, that's better. Yeah, it is. Crypto Winner, Tim Shea. The saying is follow the money. Tim Shea. That's why I watch whale activity. Lol. Yeah, absolutely. Got to. And then last but not least, Crypto Winner. FTX is trading company that sees and takes transfers for transactions. FTX saw that 3 Arrows did take collateral from Celsius and Voyager and made its move and Duquan to the bait. All right, guys. So with that said, I saw one more. I'm just going to read this one last one, and that's it. Tim Shea, I'm agreeing with you. Okay. So, guys, I think we did great tonight. Sorry about the technical issues earlier. I will double check to make sure that those settings are set for tomorrow. I think at some point we will get the whole thing where I can maybe, have the comments come up on the screen in that regard. I don't know. Maybe if I also get more familiar, not necessarily with StreamYard, but I don't know, if I did something on Maximus Crypto just for practice or something like that, I might use a different streaming thing like OBS or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, we'll get this sorted out. I can't thank you guys enough for being here with me tonight. We had a decent amount of viewers and audience. If we get more viewers tomorrow and so on, you see them coming in, by all means, please welcome them. And last but not least, I thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. I will be here again by myself. Crypto Talk Now, the Max show for tomorrow. And then of course, Larry and I will be back on Thursday and Friday. And then you'll see Larry again on his regular schedule Saturday and Sunday. But for now, he's at least going to have one day off. I mean, the darn guy deserves to have a day off, for crying out loud. You think about how many shows he's done on his own, right? Or with me. I mean, like for me, before I took that 1 week break, I think I did like over 60, 65 straight shows, right? But for him, that's double because he does, noon and also the evening. So, I mean, come on, he did well over 100. I know that much. So, yeah, everybody needs a break. It is a grind. I will try to hopefully get some more videos posted. I meant to get some out today, but it didn't, of course, happen. I was out in the heat way too long yesterday. and it was like 117 degrees, and it took the sap out of me. So hopefully I'll get something out tonight. If I don't, then probably tomorrow. But thanks, guys, for joining us tonight. Stay tuned tomorrow. Obviously, a lot of big things to be mentioned tomorrow. May you all have a blessed day, as I always say, and whatever night you have left. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow. Over and out for now.